You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Don Hudson, and welcome to The 7. Every weeknight, we start off with the 7 big stories happening in our community, and tonight that list starts with the first Independence Day parade in the nation. It actually starts 1 minute after midnight in Gatlinburg. However, along with all the celebrating, it happens without a city leader who helped launch this tradition, former Mayor George Hawkins, who has passed away. WAT 6 on your side reporter Ella Wales joins us now live from Gatlinburg with more on the parade and how Hawkins will be remembered. Ella?
Don, with the passing of Hawkins, the float is taking on a new meaning. He was originally supposed to ride in the float, but now some of those who worked with him on these special events have changed it up a little bit to honor his memory. Hawkins served as the mayor of Gatlinburg and on county commission, but his legacy lives on the most through the special events he created, like the parade tonight. He was determined to have the first 4th of July parade in the country every year, which is why he decided to start it at 12:01 a.m. The float tonight will feature an empty chair to signify where Hawkins would have sat, and 2 Marines will be on board. Some of those who worked with him spent this afternoon putting it together and signing a banner to hang on the float to show support. Chuck Winstead was one of them and says Hawkins was overjoyed to have a float in the parade.
Yeah, before, when George first found out about the parade float, within 2 hours he called me. He said, "Chuck, I've got 50 people who are going to be on my float." I'm like, "George, you're going to have a parade inside the parade." So, and he kept adding. So when he passed away unexpectedly, a lot of people thought, you know, they didn't want to be on the float, his float, celebrating and cheering. So it is going to be a little bit more somber.
If you'll be at the parade tonight, make sure you look out for the float. Like I said, it's going to have an empty wooden chair with 2 Marines on board, along with some pictures of Hawkins and a banner with those signatures. We're going to have more about the parade and everyone who's here excited to see it coming up at 11. Don?
All right, Ella, thank you very much. And of course, that parade steps off 1 minute after midnight. So Ella will be there to make sure she gets all that highlights and all the video. Now, this draws visitors from near and far who spend July 3rd today and the holiday weekend enjoying Gatlinburg's attractions. But also, as you can see here, they jockey to save a spot along the parade route. One site catching our eye today, the sidewalk line with folded chairs placed end to end as visitors try to save that prime space to take in the parade tonight, again, 1 minute after midnight. There's always plenty of red, white, and blue, but even more this year because the Harlem Globetrotters are actually serving as the parade marshals. And back here in Knoxville, we should also mention World's Fair Park is the place to be if you want to take in a day of family fun, including fireworks. It's the annual festival on the 4th. It starts at 5 o'clock. You'll find a lot of activities on the park's festival lawn, from axe throwing to mini golf to music. They'll even let you ride a paddle boat around the World's Fair Park lake. Of course, you also have plenty of food vendors. It's always got to be food, right? The Knoxville Symphony Orchestra brings out its patriotic tunes at 8 o'clock. The fireworks launch from the Henley Bridge starting right at 9:45. Now, keep in mind, you can't bring alcohol, don't bring a tent, and leave the pets at home, but you should bring a lot of water to fill up. You could also refill it at the water stations. The park is free. It's city-owned garages you can park at. The event goes ahead, rain or shine, so come prepared for any type of weather. Also, if you want to grab your phone right now, and you can come up to the screen and snap a picture of this QR code. It will actually link you to our full list of 4th of July happenings. The ones that we've been bringing you are just a handful of the community events going on tomorrow. Too many to actually list here on air, but we've got you covered with that list, either by using your phone to grab that or just going to our website, WATE.com. All right, out on the roads, Knoxville police say you'll see more officers. That is another holiday tradition. KPD aiming to prevent bad wrecks and saving lives. KPD calls this enhanced high visibility traffic enforcement. Their message posted to Twitter today says, and I'm quoting, "Buckle up, slow down, pay attention, obey all traffic laws, and never drive drunk." All right, our next big 7 at 7 story, a need after the holiday. Mobile Meals telling us that the group needs more volunteers in the days after Independence Day. Organizers say they are serving more senior citizens than ever before. More than 1,100 a day actually is the number. That increase has meant the addition of 2 routes over the last year.
Anyone who comes, you'll use your own car to deliver. It only takes about 2 hours to do. And we have an awesome app that our volunteers use that tell them exactly who to deliver to and what to give them. It gives them opportunities to give feedback to us. So if you see something when you're delivering that you're concerned about, we can follow up on it immediately. We need extra volunteers this summer as a whole, but this Friday, it's looking like this week is when we'll need the most help.
All right, if you would like to help, we posted a link to the volunteer application under this story, which is on our website, wate.com. And by the way, our next Big 7 story is really a question. Will we see rain on the 4th? And Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers joins us with some answers. Ken?
Pretty limited opportunities, Don. I think it's going to be a lot like today. 1 or 2 stray storms, but hopefully the majority of the area stays dry. Now, we do have a cold front that's pushing across the plateau now, so until this gets through this evening, there will be the chance for a few isolated showers or thunderstorms. Let's zoom in right now. We've got one of those right on the Granger County border, also heading into Hamlin County near Morristown. They're downpours of rain more than anything else, and we see one right along Interstate 40, looks like on the west side of town near Knoxville. 84 in Knoxville is our current reading, 87 in Oak Ridge, and 86 degrees in Caryville. These rain chances diminish. Very slim chance one is still around in the Gatlinburg area for the parade. I'd say, though, going to be all right. 75 when it starts, dropping in the low 70s, and about 69 by the time the nation's first July 4th parade is underway. We're talking about patchy fog in spots tomorrow morning, especially if you've seen downpours the past few days. You have a pretty good opportunity. You're going to see some of that fog first thing on Tuesday morning. Otherwise, not much change in the forecast pattern, staying sticky to tropical here on the sweatcast, but rain opportunities a little bit lower. That same cold front I talked about drifts further south tomorrow, so there is a very slight chance of some stronger storms for our extreme southern valley areas, but a little more likely that's going to be tomorrow through portions of Alabama and Georgia, as that cold front moving through now is to our south tomorrow. It does come back, though, later in the week, and I'll tell you what that means for our forecast in just a few minutes, Don.
All right, Ken, thank you very much. Our next Big 7 story, still following the escape out of Scott County tonight. Deputies are still searching for 2 juvenile inmates accused of actually assaulting an officer and then getting out of the county's juvenile detention center. Our newest information came in about 45 minutes ago or so. We're told that the boys are 17 and 13 years of age. The sheriff's office not sharing their names, but they told us the 17-year-old was wearing red, white, and blue Crocs. The 13-year-old was wearing a pink sweatshirt and no shoes. They were last seen walking in the Huntsville mountain area. If you've seen them, pick up the phone, dial 911. All right, moving to our Big 7 list, a family's effort to find the man who they are calling a hero and lifesaver. Today, we met the Blair family. They're from Colorado, but their daughter, Lexi, was driving along I-40 in the Strawberry Plains area when Knoxville police say that her car was hit by a driver who was going the wrong way. Lexi's parents say their daughter was knocked out by the force of the crash and then awoke finding herself trapped inside a now burning car. Lexi actually broke her ankle trying to kick the door open to escape the flames, and then a stranger took action. The family saying he actually saved Lexi's life.
The next thing she knew, a man came along, and he pulled her out of the burning car, and he got her out. He took literally the shirt off his back. This is his shirt. I'm going to show you the back. This is his shirt. We want to return it to him. He took his belt off. He made a tourniquet out of it. She had a huge, deep cut on her leg, and he took that off, took his belt off and put it around her leg until it stayed with her, got her away from the burning car, stayed with her until the ambulance arrived, talked to her. He said he was former military and that he had a daughter her age.
Hopefully someone's going to recognize that shirt, all right? Lexi suffered from multiple broken bones, but wants to thank the heroic stranger, believing, according to her parents, mentally and emotionally, she is going to heal much faster and get over this much faster if she can find and thank him. All right, we are wrapping up our Big 7 list with another wreck caught on camera, this time behind the camera, an East Tennessee YouTuber trying to document some traffic chaos around the opening of the brand new Buc-ee's convenience store at exit 407 when this happened.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh my God, we almost got killed!
Yeah, as you just saw, the SUV jumped the median on Gateway Boulevard near exit 407. This happened Saturday afternoon. Will and Don Grace, who you see right here, are the ones who captured this video. And they make YouTube videos under the name Yankee in the South. This one was just, whoa, just happened upon them. They were just trying to get to the new Buc-ee's location when this happened.
When you see it coming at you, you just automatically think that, you know, you're going to prepare for an impact, and then just it felt like I blinked for a second, and then all of a sudden the SUV was flying literally, because I was looking at the tires of the vehicle at windshield. I mean, at at window height, that it hit, it blew, went by the car.
I seen it in flight and a big boulder coming at us. I started screaming. Yeah. That's what I seen. That's scary. It's not every day you see a car in flight.
No, it is not. But man, it was an incredible video to watch over and over again. The Grace's vehicle was not hit by that rogue SUV. Officials say the Lincoln Navigator was apparently speeding. It hit multiple cars and then jumped the median, which is the part you're seeing here in the video. Several people's vehicles were involved. Cars were hit. They were all, the people that were driving those cars and were in those cars were checked by first responders. Thankfully, no one had to be taken to the hospital. We are told the crash is still under investigation. Now, just before this crash, apparently a gasoline tanker truck hit that was going to take Petro to Buc-ee's had reportedly hit a barrier on the same road. Fortunately there, no gas actually leaked, but several lanes on Gateway Boulevard were closed for more than 3 hours.